Hey, welcome to another episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. I haven't had a Three Floyds beer in a long time, so this is the first of several in my beer trade with Rob Walker. This is one I've heard a lot of good things about. This is the Three Floyds Zombie Dust. It's got like a scary looking zombie king on there. It says it's a intensely hopped and gushing undead pale ale will be one's only respite after the zombie apocalypse. Created with our marvelous friends in the comic industry, art by Tim Seeley. Well, I can smell it from here, and it smells very good. Typical pale ale color, orange. Very hazy. About 3 fingers ahead on there. It's kind of a soapiness. Yeah, it smells like Pliny the Elder. Yeah, all like tropical fruit juice. Yeah, just orange, a lot of orange, grapefruit kind of concentrate in there. Maybe some like guava. I mean, you name it, all those kind of tropical fruits and citrus. Um, Hope it tastes as good as it smells. Cheers. And it does. Um, for a pale ale, this tastes more like an IPA. It's pretty darn bitter. This seems to have more emphasis though on the actual fruit flavors than the bitterness. I don't know how they did that. That's pretty impressive though. I get a lot of like guava in this one, maybe like passion fruit. Um, it doesn't really say anything. It doesn't say anything about how it's brewed or anything like that. I mean, I could go look it up. Yeah, I get a lot of passion fruit on this one. Maybe a little bit of guava or mango. It's really juicy. Like, it's juicy as it smells. It carries through in the palate, just like juiciness. Like, I tasted the wort of my IPA yesterday, and when it's uncarbonated like that, it just kind of tastes like juice. Same thing's going on here. You get bitterness, not like a ton of bitterness, but a significant, noticeable bitterness on the finish. It's pretty dry, kind of chalky maybe. Hops linger a little bit, but they're not too sticky or drying. Yeah, I mean it's just like straight up tropical fruit juice that's carbonated. I get like significant kind of hop flowers in here, kind of like what you'd get like from Ithaca Flower Power or something like that. But it's to me this is essentially a West Coast IPA. Now, like I said, I don't know the ABV or the IBUs, so maybe that's how they get away with like if I'm going blind here, I'm thinking this is 6 to 7% ABV, maybe 50 IBUs or so. But I'll look it up on the break and we'll come back and see if I was right or not. Cheers. Alright, final thoughts and grades for the zombie dust. I gotta say, I was really impressed by this beer. And you know what? I was right when my guess of the ABV and IBUs. According to Rate Beer, I don't know how official that is. They say it's 50 IBUs, 6.2% ABV. Can see that. I mean, this is basically all the same flavors as Pliny, but without the density of Pliny, which I think is like 8.2 or 5 or so. That's 100 IBUs. This is 50. I mean, significantly hoppy, definitely, but the juicy qualities outshine the bitterness very well, especially when it's cold. Now it's actually rather warm, so I took a extended break to write the review of this. But wow, this is really amazing. I probably would classify this more as just a single IPA than an American Pale Ale, but that's for the beer nerds to sort out. Like I said, delicious taste, all that juiciness, all those fruits, without the tartness or the acidity you would get in a Ruination or a lot of the other West Coast IPAs. I mean, this is West Coast all the way. And from what I understand, this is a single hop beer using only Citra hops. So that's really interesting. Next time I homebrew, I'm gonna try to do that. Do a all Citra hop homebrew. But yeah, I mean, it definitely lives up to the hype. And it's probably like the only beer I've ever going to tend to where I'm like, like it just kind of caught me by surprise, you know. Well, I mean, it shouldn't have because I heard the hype, but yeah, 10 out of 10 for the three Floyd Zombie Dust. This is, if I lived in Indiana, I'd have a 6-pack of this at all times. As far as drinkability goes, I mean, just all that kind of that fruit juice quality in there makes it like nice and sweet, but it's not sticky and syrupy and resiny like a lot of the more imperial or just stronger like East Coast or even West Coast IPAs for that matter. Just like regular like breakfast juice type, quality. Nice, nice carbonation on it. It's not tepid, but it's a nice kind of comfortable, soft mouthfeel, and like I got no CO2 stuck in the throat at all. I could just slurp this right down. In fact, I almost drank the whole thing, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta finish shooting the video review. Anyways, I'm rambling here, so thanks again to Rob for sending this beer. I highly recommend it if you can find it. And thanks for watching this episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. I'll see you next time. Cheers.